Forget about those who will abuse you. Yesterday, did they abuse me? Did they abuse me yesterday? They didn't abuse me yesterday. So don't bother yourself about people abusing you. They will hail you. You are the one who's carrying our party. You are this and that. Why did I say that? Because most people do not know. And when you don't know, the public is not aware. All they say, oh, this happened, this happened. So it's good to let the public know. See where we are. See what happened. See what did not happen. I read what one of his boys said, accusing me, all kind of. Did you deny what I said? That is something matter. It's not about I'm a spoiler, I am this. Those are names you can give to anybody. Deny what I said. We did not agree. We did not meet. That is the issue. You can rain curses on me, no problem. In politics, if you don't want to be abused, don't go into politics. Yes. Judgment, not really.
Now, it gave some bit of an idiot interpretation to a lot of people who say the Supreme Court is saying that the lower court does not have the jurisdiction to determine party leadership.
See that's what no. See, that's the problem we have. Who went to court to challenge that Samayahu is no longer the secretary? Who went to court? It is Governor Sheyi and his people and Bada went to court. And the State High Court, the State High Court said yes. By him running for the gubernatorial election in Imo State, that is due to have resigned. Samayahu went to Court of Appeal in Enugu. There was split judgment of 2-1. Samayahu went to Supreme Court. And the party also went to Supreme Court challenging that decision. The Supreme Court said, look, first of all, the man who went to court, what is his locus? Assuming there's even a crisis, it's within the internal affairs of the party. And therefore set aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal. When the judgment of the Court of Appeal is set aside, what does it mean? Are you going to deny me the fruit of my labor? Now, what is the subject matter? Assuming they're not conceding, National Secretary position was not zoned to Southeast. We didn't zone to Southeast. It's a zone between the North and South. And the South came back to want to go back to zoning. To say, okay, look, since Secretary came here before, let it go here. But not as a party, national party, that it was zoned to the Southeast. It doesn't stop anybody from vying for that position. But what it means is that, yes, that look, for us to work together, allow them to bring the secretary. We went to the National Convention. And he was elected. Not appointed. He was elected by the National Convention. Now you now go and sit to say, oh, the Southeast has said he should no longer be secretary. Who says that? And somebody was elected in the National Convention. People just give all kinds of misinterpretation, say everything that they want to say. It's not correct.
So the state of National Secretary was not artificial zoned to the South.
No, there's nothing that we have never zoned regional. We zone North and South. Then when they zone to South or they zone to North, like the National Chairman was zoned to North. When the North now met, they said, okay, let it come from North Central. That's how you came. Then how you came and left. Now, the Deputy National Chairman of the party, by the constitution of our party, should be the one acting in order not to deny that, not of their chairmanship position. It is that. Now, when the North Central came up to talk, I said, no. You cannot appoint somebody to preside over those who were elected. It must be by election. How can these people who were elected, National Working Committee, you say North Central brought somebody when it was the entire country that voted for the national chairman, even though he comes from a particular region. Now, to tell you how funny they are, they said they had a neck meeting, which is not correct. Look at the constitution of the party. Who issues notice of neck meeting? Secretary of the party. And he never issued any notice of any neck meeting.
But the deputy secretary issued.
How could he have? That's the point that we're making. How could he have? Under the law, the secretary is available. The secretary has not died as they want him to die. The secretary is not sick. Did you know the secretary said there's nothing like neck meeting? A committee has been set up, headed by Buka Saraki, to reconcile people. And they have said, look, they are not ready. Now, let me get you so you understand the whole scenario. How people shoot themselves. They set up a committee to go to INEC to verify, indeed, whom the INEC recognize as National Secretary. INEC told them plainly, in fact, who led that committee that was the governor of Enugu State. The governor of Enugu State, Peter Mbak. He was one who went to INEC, and INEC told him point blank, we cannot recognize anybody other than Sam Ayamu. 2, who signed the correspondence to INEC about the PDP's candidate for the 2025 election. It was the national chairman and national secretary, that's Sam Ayamu. How could he have signed something yesterday which INEC had recognized? Tomorrow you go a whole meeting that no, he's not the national secretary. Now you see the dilemma. Why most people are running away from PDP. And if it were you, I want to run an election. I want to run an election. And the law says, our party constitution says, look, it must be signed by the national chairman and national secretary to INEC. The two must sign, not one person alone. And INEC cannot accept any correspondence from the national chairman alone. The two must sign. Now, as somebody who wants to run an election, I have a fear. Take, for example, we have the area council election in Abuja, February. The primaries will be this June. Right? And candidates have emerged. Who will sign forwarding the names of the candidates to INEC? So would I take that kind of risk? Where INEC will reject. I will not take that kind of risk.
What I don't understand is,
Yes.
I mean, up to 2023, you were a full-fledged member of the, well, you remained firmly in the PDP and fought all your battles within the PDP.
Yes.
Now, here we are in 2025.
Yes.
You are you are still a member of the PDP.
Yes.
But serving in the APC, why don't you stay in PDP and fight the battle and take the vote and take ownership like you did in the past?
What am I doing now?
Oh, you are serving the APC government.
No, you are making a mistake. In 2023, did I not tell you I will not support your presidential candidate? Didn't I say so? I said on principle of equity and justice and fairness, the presidency should go to the South. If it does not go to the South, you cannot have the national chairman at the same time. You therefore take one and give us one. Impurity. Because they were having a romance with the present government then, believing that Atiku would win. They said to hell. I said I was not going to support. So why did I not leave the party and join AP? Of all of us that time, as PDP governors today, as the so-called leaders today who produced House of Assembly 100%, who produced National Assembly 100%, who produced governor, who ask them in their various states, how many senators do you have? How many assemblies do you have? Do you have a governor? No. Take for example, Honorable George supported Labour Party. I said I will not support. There's no likelihood that he has a chance to win the election. I'm a politician for Christ's sake. I read it. I know it. You can't tell me, oh, because I don't know. I won't do that. This man, even if we support, he can't win the election. Forget about this sentiment of this. It will not work. So, Honorable George, and some of us, we say, look, everybody, you have to support a certain candidate. Choose whoever. We all agree. What is the offense I've committed that I supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu under APC? If I was playing anti-party, then PDP wouldn't have won for governorship. PDP wouldn't have won National Assembly. PDP wouldn't have won House of Assembly. Our state was the only state in this country, in PDP, that gave PDP that kind of victory. Now, you are talking about me. I never collected ministerial position without writing to the party. I wrote to the zonal. I wrote to the governor. I wrote to the national party. I wrote. I challenged any of them. Whether they have said, no, don't take this position. In any case, how would they say so? When the government wrote to the governors and the rest to nominate people for appointment of board, all the governors wrote. Nominated names. I can show you the names. So if you, in PDP, can write to APC government, submitting names, so what is wrong in me, a PDP member, also working? What kind of a life is that? You go and lobby the president to give social appointment. You come out in the daytime, oh, he's working with the APC. Bala Mohammed, he was APP when Jonathan became president. They made him minister of FCT. They didn't know that. When Obasanjo won the election, he made late Bola Ige, who had Alliance for Democracy AD, he made him Attorney General, the #1 position, the only minister recognized by the Constitution. So, not the PDP gave the appointment. 2010 to 2015, they gave to some of the APP, who now changed to PDP. Nothing happened. Nobody shot anybody gun. Now, something I worked for, I did not hide it.